Hello friends, this is Tahir Hussain, and in this video we're going to talk about the distribution and the network marketing side of Lifestyle Galaxy. So a very warm welcome to this particular video. Let's get right to it. So there are three ways to make money. One is direct bonus. Every $600 value club package that is sold, independent distributors make 150 US dollars in direct bonus. There's no limit to the number of people that can be directly sponsored by you. So that's pretty cool. So you have got two people who you got to sell $600 packages to, you make $300, 10 people, $1,500, and there's no limit to it. Let's move on to the next one. Team commissions. All independent representatives are placed in the tree, paid to unlimited depth, and by unlimited depth, let me use a pen. So there you go. Unlimited depth, no matter who does the sale. Very important words. Unlimited depth, no matter who does the sale. This doesn't have to be your direct sales. As long as your team performs, you get paid. So that's a pretty cool way to get paid. And you only have two teams to build, a left team and a right team. That's it. So what happens if you know more than two people? Nothing. They just go right under your left team or they go right under your right team. It doesn't matter. So that's exciting. Now, with time, depending how your team performs, this can become extraordinary income. So what the company has done is they've put a maximum cap. So the maximum cap is $50,000 a week. You cannot earn more than that in a week because then the company it could overpay. So that's why they have to put a cap. For complete details, do go and read our income disclaimers and policies in terms and conditions on the Lifestyle Galaxy website. So personally sponsor two active independent reps, one in each team, and get qualified. So that's how you get qualified. Two sales, one on the left, one on the right, as long as they have paid their $30. Okay, let's move forward and see how do you get all this money. So let me erase that. Okay, so we have a system where we provide you CVs. CVs are commissionable volumes. So a $600 package sales will put 400 CV. Once again, guys, remember that it doesn't matter who does the sale. The sale could be done by you, by A, by this gentleman here, by the next one here, by his friend. It doesn't matter. As long as they're a part of your business, they are your business. So that's one way. So on every 600 sales, you get 450 commissionable volume. On every $30, you get 30 commissionable volume. Now, you need one left, one right, $630 to get qualified. At the same time, you also have to pay your $30. If you do not pay your $30, you do not get CV points at all from any of these. So guys, you want to be sure that you're paying your $30 every month. The first month already covers your 600 and the 30 is covered from the second month onwards. It's good to pay 600 plus 30 and let your $30 just sit there for you. So every time people in your organization, your independent distributors pay $30, it gives you another 30 CV. See, it doesn't matter who does the sale. So if this person did a sale, 30 CV, 30 CV, 30 CV, 30 CV, 30 CV, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, all the way up. It just keeps going on. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? And that's amazing. So that's extremely powerful. Sorry for that. My phone was ringing there. Okay, so we're just going to erase these drawings and let's go forward. Moving forward, 5% of all daily mining goes into the tree. For every dollar you get one CV. In fact, what we do is that we start paying you from $2 onwards. Yeah, so we start paying you from $2 equals 2 CV. It's easier to compute that, and this is big, guys. Now, when you hear this video for the first time, it's not that easy to understand that, but this is big. Oh, I want to spend some time to explain this. See, what the company says is, everyone in your organization, everyone, every single person, doesn't matter where the sale came from, every one of them, when they are mining, doesn't matter what contract they are mining, 5% of whatever they mined, for every dollar you get one CV. Let me give you an example. Let's say that someone made $100 in a day worth of Bitcoins. They mined. $100 worth of Bitcoin. It doesn't matter whether they withdrew or whether they repurchased. As long as they mined their Bitcoins, whatever is the value of Bitcoin that day, let's say it was $100. The company says 5% of that, that's $5, equals 5 CV. So 5 CV will go to everyone in the organization as long as they've paid their $30. Now, I want you to spend some time to show you how big this becomes. It's very important to understand how big this becomes, yeah? So I'm just going to pull out my back office real quick to prove a point how massively big this becomes. So as a Value Club member, you have access to your own back office. In your back office, you will be able to see all these points. You see all these points that are coming in over here called CV are coming from different miners every day, every day, every day, every day. Different people. And the list just goes on, depending how big your organization is. Depending how big your organization is. See what's happening. So imagine, are they mining every day? Yes, at least for the next 3 years. So imagine how big this becomes when it starts becoming a bigger and a bigger and a bigger volume, just to show you. And that's just page 1. So if I go on page 2, so what you start to see is that once you start building a decent organization and you start to see 3 CVs and then 4 CVs coming in over here and then 5 CVs and then 6 CVs, it just gets absolutely unbelievable. 21 CVs, 43 CVs, so on and so forth. So this is extremely important to understand, guys, that with time, the 5% becomes massively, massively big. So that's the 5%. Are there any other ways to get points or CVs? And the answer is yes. 50% of all bid credits package. What is a bid credit package? We do auctions at times. Eventually, it will be one of our mainstream products as well. From the bid credits that people in your organization purchase, every $10, for example, you get 5 CV. What if they purchase $1,000 bid credits package? You get 500 CV instantly in your organization. That's very powerful. So there are different ways on getting CV points. So that's important to understand. Now, what happens to CV? You might be wondering, okay, how do I get paid? So 900 CV equals $50. We call it one cycle. That's just a terminology that we use. Now, to do your 900 CV, you need to understand that you need to balance your team volume. You can't just have all on one side. So 600 CV on one side, 300 CV on the other side, or 300 CV on one side and 600 CV on the other. It doesn't matter which side it is, then the sides can keep changing. So that's how you are building the organization, and you're leveraging on your team and the efforts to go and help them build the business with them. Now, I have an asterisk mark that says once you've got your points or your CVs, they do not flush. They stay there till you pair out and get your $50. That's pretty cool. Unless you max out at $50,000. So that's our second income plan called Team Commissions. Moving on to the next one, 3-level matching bonus. Matching bonuses are paid on team commissions up to 3 levels deep as long as you are an independent rep. So that's qualification number 1. The second qualification is as long as you have paid your $30. And then these are the qualifications that you need to achieve for every single level. Level 1 are all those people who were directly sponsored by you in the business. I'll repeat that. All those whom you directly sponsored in the business, doesn't matter where they're in the tree, are considered your level 1 when we talk about 3-level matching bonus. And to earn the commission, which is 20% of their team commission. So if they made $100, 20% of that. If they made $10,000, 20% of that. Whatever they're making in a week, 20% of that goes to you. That's pretty powerful. But there's a qualification, and here's the qualification. The qualification is you need to do total 6 active personal reps, 6 distributors, 6 independent distributors who have done $630. How cool is that? And you need to balance them in your tree, 2, 4, or 3, 3. And once you do this, what happens? 20% of their team commission goes to you. That's cool. So you want to, so that you go and help them further. Now let's take a step further. Level 2. Level 2 are the people who were directly sponsored not by you, but by your level 1 friends. See, level 1 were the ones whom you sponsored. Level 2 are the ones sponsored by your level 1 friends. You don't even know these guys. Get to know them. Why? Because the company says we'll pay you 20% of their team commissions. Now, to do that, you need to achieve a certain qualification. You see, you already did your 6. Do 6 more. 12 active personal reps. So you've already done 6. Do 6 more. That's 12. Balance them in one of these combinations, and now you're entitled to get 20% of level 2's team commission. Very, very powerful, guys. And as the team starts to duplicate and grow, this potentially could be bigger for you as well. Now let's take it a notch forward. Level 3. Now on level 3, what happens is level 3 are the people who were directly sponsored by level 2. Wow. So that's called a level 3. The company says we'll pay you 10% of these guys' team commissions, which means every time they're cycling out, making the 50, 100,000, whatever that number is, you get 10% of that income every week. What do you need to do? You did your 12 directs. Do 2 more, just 2 more. 14 active personal reps by these combinations in the tree, and you're qualified to get 10% of level 3's income, and that is really powerful. So if you've done 14 sales with $630 and you've done the balancing the way it's shown over here, you're good to go. You've qualified at the highest rank in the company that we have right now called level 3 or third level matching bonus. So with one disclaimer, and then I'll wrap up this video real quick. The disclaimer is from Lifestyle Galaxy. This is a disclaimer by Lifestyle Galaxy to confirm that we in no way guarantee these rewards that will be indicated in the next 2 slides. I've already covered them in the last 3 slides. These figures are purely hypothetical and will differ depending on the individual skill sets and efforts of your team. So I'm going to talk one more slide to explain a very important point. And that's just one more slide, and here it is. Just to give you an idea on the projection on how big potentially the income could be. It doesn't have to be, and this is purely numbers, but just to exercise your brain on how big this could be. So level 1, let's say you referred 14 people. Each one of them earns $1,000 a month in team commissions. 20% of 14 people's $1,000, 20% of $14,000 is $2,800 a month. That's serious income, right? Now, again, this is a hypothetical example. It may or may not happen. It can happen lesser than that, can happen a lot more than that. But this example is to show you the power of how much you potentially could make if you really put in the effort. So that's important to understand here. Now, let's go to level 2. So if you've got 14 people, I'm just going to click that. On your level 1, they refer 10 people each. Let's say that each one of those 14 refer 10 people each. You've got 114 independent reps, and if each one of them just earns $500 a month, they may or may not, but I'm just taking an example here. What if they did earn $500 a month? See what happens. 20% of $70,000. Why 70? Because 140 people making $500 is $70,000 for you. 20% of $70,000 could be $14,000 a month. Now here's the question. Do you want to go and help these guys? Do you want to go and work really hard with them, get to know them? Because it's worth your time. It's worth your time, energy, and effort. Would you want to go and do your 14 or your 12 directs with $630 so you're qualified for level 2 income? You would want to. Now, again, this is not guaranteed. It's just a projection, but it's possible. If 140 people made $500 each, you would get 20% of $70,000. And that's powerful, guys. Now, moving forward, one more level. Imagine if you have 140 people on your level 2, and they get 10 people each. That's 1,400 reps, independent distributors, each making $500 a month. You know what happens when 1,400 people make $500 a month? That's $700,000. 10% of $700,000 could land up giving you $70,000 a month. Again, this is not guaranteed. It's a projection. It may or may not happen. Usually, it doesn't happen exactly like this because this is a perfect map. then why am I showing this to you? I'm showing this to you to make you understand how big this income could be with time if you put in the energy, the effort. You work with your level one, you work with your level two, you work with your level three, get to know them, help their teams, and what happens is you get paid handsomely. You need to put in the work first before you get paid, but you do get paid handsomely, and that's the whole point about this. Once again, a disclaimer: there are no guarantees of income. All incomes will be derived from your personal effort. No commissions are earned from sponsoring or recruiting people. All commissions are earned through the sale of Lifestyle Galaxy products or services. Full details of our income streams are in the submenu of the opportunity page of lifestylegalaxy.com website. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do share this with your with people in your team who are serious about taking this business to a whole different level, and let's help make this world a better place. Thank you very much. God bless you all.